Hello children, welcome to grammar class. In this video, you are going to learn kinds of adjectives. Adjectives are words that describe noun or pronoun. There are 8 kinds of adjectives. Adjectives of quality, adjectives of quantity, adjectives of number, and in number you have definite numerical adjectives and indefinite numerical adjectives. Number 4, distributive adjectives, demonstrative adjectives, interrogative adjectives, possessive adjectives, and exclamatory adjectives. Let's see more about adjectives of quality. Adjectives of qualities we can able to say the descriptive or qualitative or attributive adjectives. It describes the quality, kind or characteristic of a person, animal, place or thing. See that example. I have a nice teddy. Nice is your adjective which shows the kind of teddy. So that is your descriptive or adjectives of quality. Next example, he is an honest man. What kind of a man? An honest. Honest is your quality of that man. So this is your adjectives of quality. The next example, I have learnt the French language. French is your adjective. It's a quality. What kind of a language? It's French. So this is your adjectives of quality. You can get the adjectives of quality by asking the question of what kind. You can get the word of adjective which shows the quality. What kind of a teddy, what kind of a man, or what kind of a language. That answer, it shows the quality. Sometimes the proper adjectives also comes under this kinds of adjectives. Proper adjective means formed from the proper noun. Example, French is your proper noun. So which having the proper noun, that kind of adjective is your proper adjectives. More example of proper adjectives. Indian flag, English language, Indian Ocean. So the word Indian, English and Indian shows the proper word, a proper noun. So what kind of a flag? It's an Indian flag. What kind of a language? English language. What kind of ocean? Indian Ocean. So the word which having the proper word also, that comes under your proper adjectives. Next is your adjectives of quantity. That means words that describe quantity of noun or pronoun, that indicate how much of a thing is meant. Clear with these examples? Give me some water. Some is your quantitative. I have enough money. Enough is your adjectives which shows quantity. Much cement is needed in buildings. Much shows the word of quantity. That is your adjectives of quantity. Do not tell the quantity of definite terms. These words which you seen, some, enough and much, it shows quantity, but it do not shows a definite quantity. A definite terms is not being defined here. That comes under quantity. Quantity is described, but it not described in a definite or a particular measurement of water or maybe a money or cement. It gives in quantity but in indefinite terms, not in definite terms. Some other examples of quantity words are little, all, half, sufficient. Yeah, next, adjectives of number. You can able to say numerical adjectives also. Words that describe number of noun or pronoun, or that indicate how many persons or things are meant. They are of two kinds, definite and indefinite. Definite means which denote an exact number, and indefinite do not denote an exact number. The definite examples are 2, 4, second, first. 2 and 4 denotes cardinals. Second, first, fourth, fifth are indicating ordinals. Indefinite, that means do not denote an exact number. They are all, some, several, many. See to it with these examples. Shivani has 5 apples. 5, which shows an exact number. How many apples? 5. Exact number it shows. So this is your definite numerical adjectives. There are many rooms in the hotel. Many is your number, shows the number. Adjectives of number, and it not given an exact number. So this shows your indefinite numerical adjectives. As with the topic adjectives of number, so wherever you seen pointing out any number before the noun, as we seen here, it all comes before the noun. So before the noun any number is mentioned, and if it is mentioned in an exact number, that is your definite numerical adjectives. And if it shows the numbers but not denote an exact one, that is your indefinite numerical adjectives. Your next one, distributive adjectives. That refers to each single person or thing in a group. That means which shows or which pointing out a single person in a group. Example, each, every, either, neither are the words which denotes the distributive adjectives. How it is used in the example seen? Each boy must take his turn. Boy is your noun, and before that the word each is there. That means single, it denotes the single. Each and every boy must take his turn. The next example, every soldier should be ready to fight for his country. Soldiers, a group of soldiers, that each and every soldier should be ready to fight for his country. The next one is demonstrative adjectives. Words that point out a person or thing or animal is meant here. Demonstrative, this, these, that, those. This and these refers to the near things, animals or person. That and those refers to the far person, thing or animal. This pointing out the singular, these plural, that singular, those plural. See how it is used as a demonstrative adjective. This book is mine. Your book is your noun. Which book? This book. It pointing out to the near, where the near a book is kept. So pointing out to that book, this book is mine. So this word is used as your demonstrative adjectives. Don't be confused with your demonstrative adjectives and demonstrative pronoun, because all four words are used as demonstrative pronoun also and adjective also. The change is the way it is written. Example, if you've seen about the adjectives, it's written just before your noun. Just before your noun, book is your noun. So just before your noun, this is denote. So whenever it's written in this way, it shows your demonstrative adjectives. But if it is written, this is my book, here the noun is written here. It's not close to the noun. It's only written as a word pronoun. It's not used just before the noun. It's far away. After the verb, it's given. After the verb only, auxiliary verb is already written the noun. So that this is denotes your demonstrative pronoun. And demonstrative adjective means just before your noun, this, that, these, those is written, that time adjectives are denoted. So this one is your demonstrative adjectives. Next is your interrogative adjectives. All your WH words are used with the noun to ask questions are called your interrogative adjectives. WH questions are what, who, whom, whose, which, when, where, why, and how. These also been a little bit confusing one, but again whenever it is used before the noun, it stands for your interrogative adjectives instead of your interrogative words. Whenever you have a noun and before that noun any WH words are used, that WH words are denoting your interrogative adjectives. Which way shall we go? It pointing out or describing more about the way. How? Which way? Whose book is this? It gives more detail about book, pointing out a particular book. Whose book? What poem do you like best? It given more detail about the poem. So this and all these interrogative words comes under your interrogative adjectives because it is used just before your noun. Which is your book? And here if you see, there is no more noun after that which. Here verb is there and here you have the noun. So this which is not your interrogative adjectives. This is your pronoun. Hope you understood how to identify the demonstrative adjectives and interrogative adjectives, because similar words you will find it in both. Only the reason is all the adjectives are used just before the noun, very close to the noun. That is the key word for you to identify the interrogative adjectives and also the demonstrative adjectives. The next one, possessive adjectives, shows the belongingness, ownership. So if you seen, this is my book. Whose book? My. So this my, again, it's not refer here any pronoun, a possessive pronoun, again because it is very close to the noun and describing more about the book is belong to whom, it's belong to my. So this pronoun word here, it stands for possessive adjectives. Next example, it is our bag. Bag is your noun. Just before the noun you have the word are, that is also pointing out your possessive adjectives. Please give me my pen. See, just after your my there is a noun. So it give more detail about this pen. Whose pen it is? It's mine. Whose bag it is? It's our. Whose book is it? It's mine. So it comes just before the noun. So whenever you find the noun pronoun words just before the noun, that all comes under adjectives. The last one is exclamatory adjectives. The word what is used as an exclamatory adjective. What for uncountable, what a or what an for countable. A or an according to the vowels. See these examples. What a story. What manners. What an idea. What terrible weather. It's all again indicating the exclamatory adjectives which comes just before your noun. Just before your noun. So this what and what a or an denotes exclamatory adjectives. Hope it is clear that how to identify the adjectives when you have the similar words of pronoun. The next one, a topic is about the position of adjectives in a sentence. Most of the adjectives you can find it before a noun or attributive position. That means just before the noun. Dog is your noun. Shoes is your noun. So just before your noun, the word are described more about that noun. It's your adjective. Small, new is your adjectives. So this is your adjective word which used just before the noun. So these is the one way that you can write your correct adjectives in a sentence. That shows your attributive position. The next position of adjectives in a sentence is after link verbs. Link verbs, that means predicative position. Link verbs are example appear, be, become, feel, get, look, seem, smell, taste. These verbs are there in the sentence where you have to write the adjective. Look at to these example. The car is old. Is your be form. This be form. Hope you remember the be form. Is, am, are, been, being. is your be form. So is. So see, it's not came just before your noun. It is not written here the old car. No. Here written after the link verb. So whenever you have the link verb, kindly write your adjective after the link verb, not before the noun. Hope you understood. Whenever you have the link verbs, kindly write your adjective just after the link verbs. Old. See the next example. He seems afraid. Seems, link verbs. After that only we are written afraid, which is your adjective. Jane is feeling cold. Feel. It's come in feeling, is feeling, continues. So after that only it's written the adjective word. The flower smells nice. The word link verbs, smells. After that only it written adjectives. So put it in your mind. So whenever you have link verbs appear, be form, don't forget. Become, feel, get, look, seem, smell, taste. Kindly write your adjectives after the link verbs. The next, after find, make, keep plus object plus adjective. Whenever you have the word find, the verb make, the verb keep, then there is an object, and after that object only you have to write your adjective. See that example. He found the articles interesting. Found is your verb. The article is your object of that sentence. And after the object only we have written the adjective word. See that sentence. He is your subject. Found is your verb. The article is your object. Interesting is your adjectives. So whenever we have the word find, make, keep, kindly use just after the object only use or write the adjective. See with this example, alcohol makes him tired. Alcohol is your subject, makes is your verb, him object. After the object there is written your adjective, tired. Coffee keeps me awake. Coffee is your subject, keeps verb, me object. So this word keeps after that object and this is your adjective, awake. Whenever you find these words, this adjective functions as a object complement. It's not give complement to the subject. It give complement to the object, me. It give more detail about me, about him, about the article. Found that article, how that found article, it's interesting. Him, how that him, it's tired. Me, it's awake due to that coffee. So whenever you find these verbs and after that this object and only after the object, kindly write your adjectives. And this is also called or function as object complement. The next one is adjectives right after these words. Which are the words? Just look at anything, anybody, anywhere. Everything, everybody, everywhere. Something, somebody, somewhere. Nothing, nobody, nowhere. This all indicates your indefinite pronoun. So after these pronouns, you have to use your adjectives. See with this example, did you do anything exciting yesterday? anything. See that pronoun anything. After anything only we have written our adjective word exciting. The next example, there wasn't anybody famous at the party. Anybody. After the anybody we have written our adjective famous. So whenever you have these indefinite pronoun, kindly use your adjectives after these words. Not before these words. After these words. The last one, when to use your adjective, is the plus adjective, where your noun is not present. That means adjectives without nouns. In previous all, you've seen more or less the nouns are there. Maybe somewhere before the nouns or somewhere after the nouns, or maybe the object. It's seen the adjective word. But here, there is no more nouns. You have the plus adjective. See, when we use the expression the plus adjective to describe certain group of peoples. So whenever we are writing the and after the any adjective we are using, that indicate or that describe or refers to the group of people. See, with this example, the unemployed think that the government is ignoring them. So here, this unemployed, it's not your verb. That shows a group of people who having no job. They don't have any work. They are unemployed. So here unemployed is denoting a group of people. And we are writing the plus unemployed. That shows an adjective. Unemployed. The unemployed means we are pointing out this group of people. The is used to denote this group of people where you don't have any nouns are there, only the plus adjective. Think that shows your verb which comes in the plural. That means this is your plural subject that shows a plural verb. And by object also you can identify it always expressed in the plural form only. So unemployed indicate all the members, all the people, a group of person. In that group of person all are unemployed. It not refer to any one person. It indicate a group, a certain group, which always express in plural. That's why the verb is in the plural and the object also, which refer to the same people. That's why they are written in plural, them. Another more examples like the blind, the deaf, the poor, the rich, the old, the disabled. So it all refers to the group of blind people, group of deaf, group of poor people, group of rich people, group of old people, and group of disabled people. It's not always comes as a subject. Sometimes it comes as an object. Mark often gives money to the poor. See, instead of too poor, it pointing out the poor. That means pointing out some certain group of people. Okay. So hope you understood the position, the correct position to write an adjective in a sentence. Let's find out once again in a short way. Before a noun, after a link verbs, after find, make, keep and plus object and plus adjective. Next, after all these indefinite pronoun only, you have to write your adjectives. And then the plus adjective. Hope you understood the kinds of adjectives and the position of adjectives in a sentence. Thank you, children.